Hello friend, welcome to our weekly session of chanting and meditation together. I hope you're doing well. I hope that everything in your life is going smoothly, and if it isn't, I hope that you have resources to get to that can help you through these challenging times. One of the best resources I know is God, and the chant I would like to share with you today is a chant that is based on a famous prayer by Saint Teresa of Avila. I don't know if you know about her. She's a Catholic nun who lived in the 1500s, and she was a very, very deep soul. And she had a lot of experiences in her life before she even became a nun, and she got to the point where she wanted to, but she realized that really everything has an answer in God. And I was thinking about this, and I have never heard or read about any saint who, after spending a whole lifetime seeking God and praying, they got to the end of their lives and they thought, wow, that was such a waste of time. I really wish I didn't do that. I've never read of that. There's always a deep fulfillment that comes with it. And so this chant is called, the title is just Saint Teresa of Avilas Admonition. But it's all about realizing and remembering that God is really all we need. And when you feel that everything around you seems hopeless and everything is a mess, just go back to what you know is helping you grab on to your faith and to your awareness that God is there for you, whether it's a prayer, whether it's a song, whether it's a book. It doesn't matter, but go back to that. Go back to what you know works for you. And maybe this chant will be one of those tools that work for you. I hope so. And so as we chant it together, try to really feel the truth of the fact that, yes, I have this issue, yes, this is not going well, but if we stay focused on what we know is true, then we will be able to get through any difficulty. So, as always, you have the words next to this video that you can sing along with me. This chant has a little bit more words than what you might be used to, but it's not that complicated. And I also want to mention that if you like this music and you feel inspired to listen more of it, you can download a couple of my chants for free. There's a link there that you can use to do that. Okay, so here we go, Saint Teresa of Avilas Admonition, and this is by Swami Yogananda, and the words are by Saint Teresa herself. Let nothing disturb you, nothing affright you, all things will pass, but God changes not. Patient endurance brings you to victory. Once you have God, you want nothing more. God alone, God alone, God alone's all we ever need. God alone, God alone, God alone's all we ever need. Let nothing disturb you, nothing affright you, all things will pass, but God changes not. Patient endurance brings you to victory. Once you have God, you'll want nothing more. God alone, God alone, God alone's all we ever need. God alone, God alone, God alone's all we ever need. Let nothing disturb you, nothing affright you, all things will pass, but God changes not. Patient endurance brings you to victory. Once God alone, God alone, God alone's all we ever need. Let nothing disturb you, nothing affright you. All things will pass, but God changes not. Patient endurance brings you to victory. Once you have God, you'll want nothing more. God alone, God alone, God alone's all we ever need. God alone, God alone, God alone's all we ever need. Let nothing disturb you, nothing affright you. All things will pass, but God changes not. Patient endurance brings you to victory. Once you have God, you'll want nothing more. God alone, God alone, God alone's all we ever need. God alone, God alone, God alone's all we ever need. Let nothing disturb you, nothing affright you. All things will pass, but God changes not. Patient endurance brings you to victory. Once you have God, you'll want nothing more. God alone, God alone, God alone's all we ever need. God alone, God alone, God alone's all we ever need. Let nothing disturb you, nothing affright you. All things will pass, but God changes not. Patient endurance brings you to victory. Once you have God, you'll want nothing more. God alone, God alone, God alone's all we ever need. God alone, God alone, God alone's all we ever need. God alone, God alone, God alone's all we ever need. God alone, God alone, God alone's all we ever need. God alone, God alone, God alone's all we ever need. God alone, God alone, God alone's all we ever need. And keep your eyes closed and feel yourself embraced in God's love, protection, safety. And feel that everything your heart longs for, everything that you need, every problem, every doubt, everything has its response, has its answer and solution in God alone. This is not just a sentiment. If you sincerely put this into practice, you will know, as all the saints in the history have known before us, you will know that this is true. As Jesus said, pray believing. And this is how we get an answer. Pray like a child. to a father or a mother, not like a beggar. And pray believing, and you will see that really God alone is the answer to all our problems. And isn't it great to know that amidst all the many changes that we're seeing in the world today, God doesn't change. And as the chant says, once we have God, we will want nothing more. Never heard of a saint getting up one day and wanting to become a millionaire. They don't care. They have everything they need. So let's be like them. Let's use this time of challenge and difficulty to go deep into this truth. So that when we look back to this period, we can truthfully say that yes, it was challenging, but it was one of the best things that ever happened to us because of what we will have become through it. Let's just not be passively enduring this time. Let's use it to our own advantage and become little saints like Saint Teresa, knowing that God alone is what we need. Thank you, friends, for joining me. This is such a joy. I love this chant. It's one of my favorite. It just gives me goosebumps every time I chant it. So I hope you enjoyed it too. And I hope you have a beautiful week, a beautiful rest of this day, and just stay positive. And whatever helps you to stay positive, go back to it. Carry it with you. Anything you can do to stay uplifted, positive, and joyful is your friend right now. So many blessings. See you next week. Bye-bye.